What is up, my peeps? After another Madden video.
And we are
We're the Bengals versus the Raiders.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cincinnati's offense takes the field, and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Now a man born here in California, Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders 21. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
P. Ryan again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll go to P. Ryan, trying to pound it in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
I thought that was a big pick.
Target and incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keelan Cole, 72 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. Taking it about the 36. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. His throw incomplete. Mac Hollins the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here.
Let's go, let's go.
40. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the
I don't want no huddles.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he can only manage.
Now I'm going to get a timeout.
2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a carry for Pirine. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. On third down, Mixon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mixing up the middle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
The Bengals almost thrown runs.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he wisely will throw that one away. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw his Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
Doing with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Catch made, it's Moreau. And some room to work. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A dump off here to Bolden. Touchdown! Brandon Bolden in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Oh, let's see if that was.
So that really an almost perfect drive. They chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Let's go.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. This one fielded at the 5. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Yes, sir,
Joe
though.
Mixon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now Burrow on 1st down. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Carr now to throw. It's caught left side, Bolden. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And finding Keelan Cole. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Again, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. So Carr and the Raiders now down 27-21, 2:12 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Carr. And that is
thought that was a big pick.
incomplete as he let him a bit too much. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Here's Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Carr. And Bolden brings it in, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Oh, Adams, what a grab. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then they're deep. Defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals. Trailing by a point, a little under 40 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Bolden. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
I'll see you guys next time. Peace.